4 degrees, BV, and I will buy the isoprene. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. The first, the
Yep.
second, polar, windstopper, jacket, and the heavy one.
Perfect.
Okay?
We've got the medical team here, but if you've got to look after yourself, if you get cuts, bruises, breaks, or something like that, that you can
Yeah,
attend
I
to some
forget that,
basics,
but
yeah.
I will buy one. No
right,
problem.
Put that on the list as well.
But I totally forget about it. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Stove and fuel. Stove,
Yeah. I used it last year.
Yeah.
This is for food. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tools. Yeah. Compass. Yes. Compass.
Yeah.
Compass. Thermometer. Whistle. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everything?
That's everything.
Okay.
If we can get you to just sign, if you can sign.
Yeah. Okay.
Write your name and signature.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
That's
as
it.
well. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. And then we can just tick those off.
Yeah.
And we can do it. Well, before 2006, I used to race in these conditions up here in the Yukon and in Alaska. And in 2006, I had a change of career, and part of that change of career was to create this race. And I know this area fairly well. I know a lot of the people up here, and it was suggested that the Dempster would be a very good place to organise a race. I mean, from here, we're currently in Whitehorse in the Yukon. Just to get to the start line, we've got to drive 500 miles north to a little motel called Eagle Plains, which is in the middle of nowhere. That's where we start our race. We then start the race next Thursday. The first 120 miles is across the mountains to a place called Fort McPherson. That is a real baptism of fire for all the athletes. We go over a notorious area called Wrights Pass, which can absolutely blow you off the road, literally, and it can be bitterly cold. By the time we get to McPherson at 120 miles, we then go onto this new private ice road from Fort McPherson to Aklavik, two hamlets, First Nation hamlets. They're 105 miles apart by Northwest Territories distances. That's the next door neighbours, but it's 105 miles down the Peel River. From Aklavik, then we've got 85 miles then across to Inuvik, which is the kind of the centre of the area for this part of the Northwest Territories. And then finally, then that's still all on ice road. And then for the last 85 miles, which is into the finish line at Tuktoyaktuk, is on the new overland road which they created over the last number of years, which opened last year. And then we finished then at Tuktoyaktuk, which is slap bang on the Arctic Ocean, and we finish right on the peninsula, right on the ocean. We've now got a race that is, I'd say, better than it previously was. It really is. It's stunningly beautiful. It's still seriously hard, but just it's an absolute pleasure. And actually, it's a real honour to be able to race where we go.
Great.
On Avram, no, I think he's wonderful. He is the exact person I want on the start line. To me, he seems to fully appreciate what this race is about. Last year, he was out in the race and he was doing very, very well. He was unlucky. He got an injury, which meant he couldn't continue. He's a better athlete than where he showed on the results sheet, and he's come back and he's still smiling, and he's still enthusiastic. He's brilliant, absolutely. When Avram phoned up or emailed to say he was coming, I was absolutely delighted. He would be one person that brought a smile to my face when I heard it, and made me laugh because he's just a character. What? He's a determined little beggar, isn't he? Yes, yeah. No, and if you look at him, he's only about this tall, isn't he? I mean, he's got to do a lot more steps than everybody else. So you've got to take your hat off for that, haven't you? He is capable of getting to the finish line, as I hope all the athletes are on the start line. But you do need that little bit of luck to go your way. It didn't go his way last year. It doesn't go that way for a lot of people. The environment up here is very, very tough. And if you're not prepared, you're not going to succeed, end of story. And if you are prepared, you just need a little bit of luck you just need that element of luck to get to the finish line.
Da, sunt pentru a doua oară în White Horse. Am venit să termin ceea ce am lăsat neterminat. Sunt deja de 2 zile. Mă bucur că am reușit să recuperez puțin diferența de fus orar. Deja am făcut și checklist-ul, oficialii au venit și mi-au verificat echipamentul. Mă bucur că totul este în regulă. Practic, acum așteptăm startul, intrăm în linie dreaptă în această așteptare.